Akpabio, Senator Godswill Akpabio, he's the Senate President of this Nigeria. He don't come back from London where he go for over 1 month now. Rumor had it the other time, was it last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks, that he was critically ill. That was this rumor was around that time that Buhari died in London. So, social media people and their pettiness and this thing, their jokes, they were saying, make God wey visit Buhari for London also visit Akpabio. I saw the thing, I can't laugh. He say, make God wey do am for Buhari, make he do am for Akpabio. Hey, if you don't know who this Akpabio is now, Akpabio be that Senate president where he and that Natasha, that fair lady Natasha, dey quarrel. Do you understand? Where Natasha accuse say he dey harass am sexually. Okay, so he's the one. He just came back and debunked the rumor that he was not sick, that we should not mind the Nigerian bloggers, that he is hell and hurting. These our politicians, every time that they leave Nigeria, they go London. I don't know wetin this politician keep for London. Every time Tinubu London, Buhari London, Akpabio London, with other politicians going to London. What did he leave Nigeria to London to go and do? Even when the case between him and Natasha, they never settle and finish, he can't go there. If a person they talk say whenever there is nonsense, there is every sense in nonsense. So whenever there is rumors like this, because if you go to this London, if you go to the medical sector, you will see that it is Nigerians that are full there. Now them full there. So now them they give us information about wetin these politicians they come there they do. Okay, so make we hear wetin he talk. Abeg, help me and leave your thought in the comment section of this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
May thank you for the surprise welcome. The Geneva trip was very successful. I didn't go there alone. I led a very strong delegation, which included the Right Honorable Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas. He was there with me, and many senators and members of the House of Representatives. So the presence of Nigeria was very well felt. And I must say it wasn't a normal international parliamentary union meeting. This was something that happens once every 5 years. This was a world meeting of heads of parliaments and speakers all over the world. So I would say the world was there. And every country was given the opportunity to say one or two things. Myself and the speaker, we did our best to project the image of Nigeria and also to let them know some of the takeaways that the world could take from Nigeria in terms of parliamentary diplomacy. And we use that opportunity to highlight the achievements of President Bola Tinubu. Of course, starting from the not too young to run bill, which our late president put together, which has enabled a lot of parliamentarians to come into the National Assembly today. And I think that was a novel bill. The current administration of President Bola Tinubu has gone further. You mentioned the tax reforms. Many of our taxes since 1939, some of them 1901, had not been touched for a long time. And today we were able to work together harmoniously with members of the executive to put together major tax reform bills, 4 of them, that will revolutionize Nigeria and enable us to diversify our economy from being a mono economy into an economy that can also depend on taxation. Before the evolution of crude oil, governments, communities were run through taxes and through contributions. So Nigeria is looking at that era. So we are looking at a post-oil economy, post-gas economy. What can we do? We must exist. And so that's what the tax reform has done. And we also looked at the most vulnerable in the society, particularly people who earn below 1 million naira, should they be paying taxes? And then we also mentioned to them the fact that if you are on a minimum wage. You don't need to pay tax. And this is part of the innovation that this administration has brought to bear. And the world was quite impressed. We also told them legislations that are in the making, such as the gender equality issue. We may not achieve gender equality, but we said gender inclusion. We want to make sure that we have more women in the parliament. And so we are trying to look at ways and means of achieving that to ensure that next time we come to the Senate, for instance, we will not have only 3 or 4 women in the Senate. We should have more women in the Senate. And then, of course, we made sure we did not touch the seat of senators. So that means that we are tinkering with parts of the Constitution to see where and where we can include more women in the Parliament without necessarily touching the current constituencies that have been created by the current Constitution. So many other amendments. And for me, they were quite happy, at least judging from the ovation that we had. So thereafter, I proceeded to 1 or 2 countries because we are on vacation. And today I said I can't stay too long. I miss my country, so I rushed down this morning only to see you, waiting to receive me. Thank you so much. And I also noticed something. There were lots and lots of rumors. Where is the Senate president? so I said, oh, I thought people didn't love me. so I had thousands of calls from everywhere. And I kept saying, I'm okay, I'm okay. And they said, are you sure? Are you sure? One particular emir, I won't mention his name, His Royal Majesty. He said, okay, if you're okay, put it on video. No video, he said, put it on video, let me see your face. So I did, and we started laughing. He said, okay, I'm satisfied. so I thank you so much, and I'm happy to be back. And of course, Mr. President has gone on diplomatic shuttles to try to bring more dividends of democracy to Nigeria. So it's important that I stay at home with the Vice President, if he's around, to make sure that we go forth with the service chiefs and others, so that we can tackle some of the insecurities and other issues that plague Nigeria. But I'm happy to be back. Thank you for receiving me.
These are politicians. Every time when they leave Nigeria, when they leave African country, they go Obodo go they discuss things where they happen for Nigeria, where they happen for Africa. Who even do now? Every time when they use our resources, they spend them for things where no matter. They spend them for things. How many times you hear say Donald Trump, all these president for outside Nigeria, they come on a country, they discuss matters that bothers on them. Every time I like to come out, no be net the okay they for this place. They face like insane. See all these politicians, the thunder will go fire all of you. They Sambisa forest they do press up. They that place they do press up. It is well.